real basic stuff at first. Just get into a standing guillotine. So the person's head is gonna get low, and we're gonna reach over and capture the head. Okay, and then just lock our hands. Okay, see how I'm just grabbing onto my wrist like this. That's it. So simple. So when you guys get into a clinch, and somebody, maybe he reaches for my legs, I double leg. That just, he reaches for my legs, I bring my hand out, go over and get his head. It's the simplest entry into it. At some point, somebody will reach. He could grab for one leg, same thing. Grab your hand. Yeah. He tries to grab his hand, I reach over and I lock around his neck. Okay? So his leg goes on the side of my armpit, wrap over, and then just grab onto your wrist. Very simple move. Then, you want to choke the guy, because we're not satisfied with just holding people. So he reaches for my legs, okay? I reach over, I get his neck. Notice my legs, my hips are going back, because what good is holding his neck if the very next move is he picks you up and slams you? You know, it's not gonna be good for me if I get slammed. So I gotta put my legs back so when he pulls, and I get my legs back, he can't grab my legs, okay? Now, as I make the grip, I can feel, I put the radius of my wrist right around his neck, okay? I'm gonna drop a little bit on the head side. And then what that does, it brings my left elbow up. So now my left elbow is nice and high. Okay, this is what people call high elbow guillotine, or they'll also call it the Marcelo team, or Marcelo Garcia's version. But it's always been around, but Marcelo was the one that really perfected it. Okay, so the elbow's up high, and then now I'm gonna march in and bring my hips in and squeeze and get the choke. Tap out. Don't take the choke too long. You guys are like, I want to feel it, I want to feel it. Eventually your neck's gonna pop, and then you're gonna be sore for a couple days. You don't need it. Our necks are all beat up all the time anyway. So just tap out. So I could be battling in the pummel, and then when the guy goes for one of my legs, or goes to my legs, reach over, get his head. You see how I got it on this side? So my hand's gonna pummel inside, grab my wrist. I'm not doing the arm. I don't have the arm in. And then now I'm gonna lean on his head, get my elbow up high so that my wrist right here goes over his collarbone. Very simple. And then now once I'm here, I'm gonna get a little more bold. Because if I'm sprawling, I can't squeeze him as much. If he's like kind of just grab my leg, yeah. If I'm squeezing him, he feels it, but it's not the same as I come in. See that? So when I bring my hip in, it's gonna be very powerful, okay? Your elbow's high, grip on the wrist, and your radius is pointing up, cut the neck. Let's go.
It's kind of hard to get a little short.
For you especially. So let's show the traditional. We're gonna go, the guys that are built like tanks, you guys are gonna struggle with high elbow, and that's okay. We don't need it. You guys have the power, you don't need the high elbow, okay? So, here, guys. So look, let's just say, you know, that I'm Coach Brian and I have like really big muscles, which is true. So he goes for my legs, I reach over and I get his neck, right? And now I pummeled inside, and I'm just like so massive that I can't do this, which is really hard for me, guys, because I am big. So it's hard for me to do that, but I just somehow make it work. I think it's a technical thing. But anyway, let's just say I couldn't do this. Connect that shoulder to me real tight. So now, all I'm doing is, I'm just leaning over. I'm gonna stay like that.
Yep.
I'm just gonna do this and shoulder shrug like this. Okay, and then now, once I'm here, I'm gonna walk my legs underneath his body. So I'm not doing high elbow. I'm just going here. So keep that shoulder real tight to me so I'm not doing high elbow. Good. And now I'm just gonna walk in. And that's the whole, it's just your traditional guillotine. So I'm here, and then I'm just walking underneath and standing up. And now if you think about it with I'm standing up, shoulder width, I'm not wide. I am shoulder width, I'm bold. This would be a little scary. This would be like, I don't want you to grab my legs. I don't want you to shake me down. Yes, I don't want you to take me down. But once I get here, and I'm like confident, grab my legs. Now look at my confidence here. I don't care, because if he tries to pick my leg up now, I'm standing up, and he can't, and he's dealing with this problem of, I want the leg, but my neck is breaking, and I cannot breathe. and it hurts. Okay, so then, and that's how we end up getting the tap on a very basic guillotine. Okay, I reach up for my legs, sprawl back, pummel inside. I'm not doing high elbow. I'm just kind of making this tight, and then standing up. Very simple. Let's go. This is right under his neck. Here. See, like when you grab the chin, I just go here to my thumb, up, and now that curves right around his neck, and I grab right here. And then this will be up. Sometimes guys will do guillotines with palm to palm, especially the bigger guys, and it will work. But you have that flat bar against their neck. It will still work. I mean, everything works, right? You can knock a nail into a board with a as an electrician with a pair of clients, side cutters. That's how electricians use their side cutters as a hammer. But a hammer's better. So I could lock like this and just do, and he's like, oh my God, that hurts, it's so powerful. So you could use other grips, but I'm showing you your traditional guillotine grip. Take the radius, make it sharp, go straight up. Okay, let's go. You knew this already.
This is when you're having a shower, right? You're kind of like almost understanding what.
Yeah. I was just showing them. Like, man, he's got some hair. Look at right here. Come over, look, you can look. I know the camera's trying to look, but don't worry about it. See this? Like right here? I just need the radius right there. I'm not like elbow deep. If I was like this, I could do like a rear naked choke grip. But we're just doing traditional guillotine. The bar anywhere along here, that's what's gonna be attacking his neck. Okay. Guys, guillotine choke, if you're a beginner, this is like huge for you. I always say there's 5 basic submissions. There's more. I mean, like everything is like varying degrees of effectiveness. But I always say you need 5. Rear naked choke, kimura, arm bar, triangle choke, and guillotine. You've got to know those. Now, some people will say, no, I would swap out the triangle for the arm triangle, or there's many more, but I used to always talk about these 5, but the arm triangle is also huge. Maybe it's 6, whatever. The point is you got to know these submissions, you got to know the defenses to them. You better know all of them, okay? But big time, if I even had to go top 3, I would say rear naked choke, guillotine. Those 2 chokes are huge, and then after that, you might want to learn, an arm bar, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time with more great stuff.